What's up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog, and I'm back with another review, and this time it's on the NECA Godzilla. This is, I believe, 7-inch Godzilla from the 2000 movie. Possibly the last of the ancient species of giant amphibious creatures that evolved at a time when the surface of the Earth was over 10 times more radioactive than it is today. Godzilla can convert his radiation stores into a violent, focused exhalation of atomic breath, rarely seen but spoken in of ancient Pacific Island myths. GODZILLA was last spotted in 1954 when the U.S. Navy encountered and attempted to kill him with an atomic blast in the Pacific Ocean. Since then, the giant creature has been living in the deep ocean until a threat to his survival from an ancient foe forces for him to reappear. Made by NECA. NECA Toys, Warner Brothers, from the movie. We got I believe the box is a little out of order, but we got the Godzilla, got the thing. Okay, and then we're doing the figure. We're not doing the box, so let's get all this in there. So I just wanted to do a quick review on the figure himself. I've had this figure for close to a year now, and I always have them out around where I can play with them. So I decided let's just get him on camera. As you can see, he's got wicked cool details. NECA is really great for doing details and sculpt work. Look at that sculpt work. It's great sculpt work, great paint. He's got those cool dorsal fins in the back. They're even sharp. I mean, they're not... Well, yeah, they're kind of sharp, actually, yeah, a little bit. And they're bendy, but only like right at the tips. Like down here, they're not bendy. So they're perfect. You know what I mean? They're not like the whole thing aren't bendy, so they're junk. But he's got a whole ton chock full of articulation. And he's kind of dark, so he's kind of hard to film. But we'll go over the articulation once we can get him on camera. There we go. There's Godzilla right there. He's got a little mouth that opens. His head will go. He has a joint right here, right where my thumbnail is. So it'll spin. It'll rotate back and forth on this joint. It also has a joint right here. You can see the break right there. So he's got this one. He's got this one. He also has a hinge joint where his head goes, so he can lift up. He can lift down. He also has a little bit of a hinge. This is all on a little bit of a ball joint, so that gives a little extra motion. So he can look all the way down, and he can look straight forward. So that's cool. He's got a mid-torso swivel, and it's not really on any ball joint, but it's on a swivel. He's got swivels on his arms and hinges. They don't go out too far, but they go out about 45 degrees. See? About 45. And they will swivel all the way around. He's got a hinge for his elbow. It goes 90. It also has a swivel. So hinge and swivel. He's got a swivel and I believe a hinge. Yeah, a hinge and a swivel on his hand. I showed you his mouth, but when my mouth opens, can you see that? It kind of dislodges over on this side. I think that's because my son played with it. But you can pop it in, it's not really a big problem. Same thing on the other side. He's got the swivel hands and all that. He's got swivel for his hips and no hinge. They're on a ball joint swivel. So you can see the kind of gappage there if you move it too far, but great movement there. He's got a hinge for his knee. So not very much, maybe about 45 degrees, but it also swivels. So like a thigh swivel. He's got a hinge, about a 45 degree hinge for his foot. Also swivels. He's got a swivel at the back of his tail. A swivel right behind that. So he's got one here, one here. So a swivel here, and a swivel here. And then this is hinged. And the rest, this is just bendy plastic, but you can get quite a bit of articulation. I mean, it will go from there to there. You know what I mean? It'll swivel back and forth, so that's really cool. And that's pretty much Godzilla. You can see a little bit of paint app, like he's got some green metallics on top of some dark seawater green, kind of, and almost like a dark gray for his dorsal fins. It's a really cool figure. He's got, you can see the sculpting and on his chest. He's got some kind of like tannish, grayish on his, almost like a blue up here. He's got, oh, sorry about that, guys. He's got great paintwork inside his mouth. Let's see, how can we do that? There we go. You can see it in his mouth. But yeah, he's a cool figure, man. Nice eye work. You see his eyes, how they're, you got that yellow eye with the kind of cat-like look, just like that movie pulled off. And then you can see his toesies. Great toes. He's even got peg holes on the bottom of his feet. It says NECA 2014 on it. Peg hole on this foot too. Great collector's piece. For size, let's put him back in his standing position. He is, I was thinking he's about 7 inches. He's just on, he's about, well, like I said, he's about 6.5 inches tall to his head. And lengthwise, he is from head to tail, oops, about 12 inches. Centimeters wise, I'd say he's approximately 16.5 centimeters. So yeah, that's Godzilla. If you like my videos, leave a like. If you got something to say, leave it in the comment sections below. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so now. And share with your friends, and we'll catch you next time. Peace, guys.